For a lot of people, continuing your education after high school means taking out tens of thousands of dollars in loans and sitting in a lecture hall for 4 years. But there is an alternative route to a professional career, one that will actually pay you to learn the trade. That alternative is the Florida IBEW Electrician Apprenticeship. It is a direct route to a hands-on career as a professional electrician or lineman. This program lasts 4 to 5 years, and the tuition is completely free. By taking this STAT, you secure a highly skilled, reliable profession without carrying the heavy burden of student loan debt into your future. This graphic shows exactly how you will spend your time. You will complete at least 8,000 hours of on-the-job training out in the field, compared to a much smaller requirement of 720 hours sitting in a classroom. Because you are working in the field, you start making real money on day one. Depending on which Florida city you train in, your starting pay will range between $13 and $21 an hour. Your wages do not stay at that starting rate. As you complete your hours and learn new skills, you receive guaranteed raises built directly into the program. Getting access to this income and training requires you to follow a specific on-ramp. You have to pass a strict 4-step application process. If you treat this application process like your first assignment on the job, it is the only cost of admission you have to pay to access this career. Step 1 is meeting the minimum requirements. You need to be 18 years old, though some areas like Central Florida allow you to apply at 17. You also need a high school diploma or GED, a valid driver's license, and your own reliable transportation. There is one specific academic requirement. You must provide an official transcript proving you took a full year of high school algebra and received a passing grade. If you did not take algebra or did not pass, you can still qualify. You just need to enroll in an approved online tech math course and submit proof when you finish it. Step 2 is the application itself. You will submit this to your local JATC, which stands for Joint Apprenticeship and Training Committee. That is simply the official name of the union's training school. Depending on your Florida city, you will submit your application either online or in person. Once you start, you have a strict 30-day deadline to submit all of your required documents. Getting your paperwork together might seem unglamorous, but completing it accurately and on time proves you are reliable before the real training even begins. Step 3 is the Aptitude test. This is a 2.5-hour computer assessment to check your current skills. This diagram shows how the assessment works. The test is divided into 2 parts: basic algebra and reading comprehension. You do not need a perfect score. For most Florida locals, the target is 4 out of 9, which moves you to the final step. Step 4 is the interview. A panel will ask you questions to judge your attitude, your eagerness to learn, and your reliability. Your score from this interview determines your exact placement on the official ranking list. Think of this list as a hiring queue. When electrical contractors need workers, they hire straight from the top of this list. If you are number 1, you are the next person called. If you are number 50, you have a longer wait. Because your interview score controls your position in that line, it is the most critical step in determining how quickly you actually start your career. This list shows your complete path. You meet the minimum requirements, submit your application on time, pass the aptitude test, and ace your interview. By completing those steps and finishing your apprenticeship, you graduate with the title of Journeyman Wireman. This means you are a fully qualified professional licensed to work independently on complex electrical systems in commercial and industrial buildings. Your first move is to research the specific application rules and deadlines for the local training school in your area. To make sure you pass that aptitude test on your first try, click the link in the description below to visit electriciantutor.com and get expert preparation help. Taking the initiative to start this process today is the only thing standing between you and a debt-free, lifelong career.